Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel. I am your designing developer. Today I will show you how to build one portfolio app in Node.js in JavaScript, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like example previous projects of Node.js and JavaScript also. And now, like I've telling you previously, and we have just covered up some of the Node.js project, and we are just covering up a Node.js series projects, you can say. And now I will be just bringing up with new and new Node.js project, which will be really helpful for you, and it's also help you to just learn Node.js, which is a like framework, or you can say like type of a framework of JavaScript, because there are some of the other frameworks of JavaScript like Vue.js, AngularJS, which we will be just covering up in future, and I hope you will be enjoying that. But then after this Node.js tutorial, we will be just covering up our some of the like Python. In Python, we will be covering up the frameworks of like Django. Then we will be covering up like Flask and many other things which we have to learn in Python. Like we have learned AI and data sciences. Then we will be just start our machine learning also, which will be really helpful for you. This machine learning should be just really big tutorial, or you can say big videos, but it will be really helpful for you. So you have to learn that all things if you want to become a full stack Python developer, and if you want to become a full stack Java developer, or you can say JavaScript developer. Okay, so Java and JavaScript has a big difference. If you are a beginner, so I'm telling for them like Java is another language and JavaScript is another language. So these are the difference which you have to take care about, because like I'm telling you Java, so Java will be just coming in future many of the time, because first of all we have to cover many of the other things, then we'll be moving to Java. But Java is another language, so we'll be not covering that, we'll be covering that later on, but we'll be covering that soon. So we will be covering up JavaScript frameworks and JavaScript, which will be really helpful for you. So for them who are just beginner and watching my video for the first time, I'm telling for them like check my JavaScript tutorial previous which I have just uploaded, and you can also check my Amazon clone which I have just made, because that is also in JavaScript, but we have also just used its framework which is called React. Okay, so like I just also cover up many of the clones and projects, or you can say websites of React which I have just made. So check that out also, because also that will be really helpful for you, and it will be also take you in future to just learn these things like React, and it will be also make you a full stack React developer. And I hope you will be just really enjoying that videos and this video also which I am just doing today, because that all are really helpful for you. So now we'll be starting with our project. So now here you can see the portfolio which I have telling you in the introduction of the video. It is here. It is the portfolio which will be making. Just I have written another, you can say another website name, or you can say that another company name. So you can also write your own name if you want to, but I have just written another name here, and I can also write my own name here to just define it as mine. So you can see that we are just having these things in our portfolio app like plan, release, report. You can just add your own things also in that, because portfolio app is a thing in which you can just add your own features and things which will be really helpful for you, and you can also enjoy to just make that things. So just add your own features also, so you can just think like we can also make this portfolio app easily with ourselves. So I'm just telling for them who don't know Node.js, and if you are professional at Node.js, so it will be really easy for you to make a portfolio app in Node.js. But now I'm just making this video for beginner who don't know how to just build a portfolio app in Node.js or anything in Node.js. If you want to learn my more projects of Node.js, so you can check my previous video, or I will be uploading some of the other projects also in future, which will be really helpful for you. So it will be just also really practice of yours. So you can see that we are just having these things here. So now you can see we are just having, and this video I'm just this video is recording is so much time, because here I just make my all the projects of data sciences, and I will be uploading that. I've recorded that all, but I can't just upload it all in one time. And this Node.js tutorial, or you can say Node.js project which I am making here, it is just making after that, and it will be uploading after a long time when I will be covering up data sciences project. So don't care about that. It is just making after data sciences project. So we'll be just when we'll be covering up data sciences project, then I will be just uploading these Node.js projects here. So you can see we are just having these things. You can see that streamline your work with automation and many other things which you want to just learn. And you can also just find this app on App Store or Google Play. But I've just written that you can't find that here, because it is only for written for example, like you all know. I've just written many times previously also. So just I'll be opening my text editor which is called VS Code, which I've already opened, and then I'll be closing this file from here, and I have to make one Node.js file in which I'll be writing my Node.js code, so I can make my portfolio app easily. Save here and just write any of the name like node.js, because every Node.js file should be saved in JavaScript. Then I'll be going to local dictionary and saving that. It is just having, I am just having these files here, but I don't want to just save that immediately. I will be just already exist and I have to replace that, so I'll be pressing yes. But if you are just having, so you don't replace, just make another file with the name, another name with the file. So you can see we are just getting this thing, so I'll be zoom in so you can see the codes. So now you can just check that perfectly. So I'll be moving here. Then I will be just writing another thing here. First of all, you have to move, then write here like navbar, and then write here like terminal, because we are just running that in terminal. Then I'll be writing node, closing this here. Then when you're done with that things, before that move at the top and make a div tag, because all the thing which we'll be writing here should be in div. But I will be just importing node things here, import node from Node.js, but it should be in colons. Okay, so complete here. So you can see we have done with that. Just move down here and now again. So just write here div class name, then move here and write that to like terminal. But we have already done that, so I'll be writing import. Close this here. Then I will be just copying this div, so I can just paste that underneath and work with that. So just move here and just paste here. So when you're done with that thing, just move forward here, and then I will be just coming underneath again. Then I will be just writing another thing here which should be live, but before that I will be just coming and copying that again, because I have to paste that underneath this navbar, and then I will be writing my all the code underneath this navbar tag which I have just made. So when you're done with that thing, just move down here, but before that I will be just moving here and pressing backspace, then make this curly bracket. Here I will be writing import dot internal, then write here dot app. So you have to move here and then write here like floor, not internal, because internal is a like tag which we have to use in the Rust. So here I'll be closing this curly bracket so we can work with that. Move down here, then make a tag which should be like terminal here. Then just write here text equal test. So just write here test. When you've done with that, just close here. And when you've done that, just make this bracket. This is called curly bracket. Then I will be writing terminal. Just write here dot app dot text. Then you have to close this here, and when you've done that, just erase this test and write floor. So you can see we have done with that thing. Just move here and move down, then write here text, then write here like test equal, then write here like name, then close here, make this curly bracket, so in that I can just write my codes. Here I will be writing that to like node dot import, then write here like test, or you can write here dot floor also, so you can remember it is a floor statement, but just write here statement, because from that we can also just remember it is a floor statement which we are writing underneath this. So I'll be moving down enough, then I will be writing another thing which should be like no script, and then write here like name equal test, then just write this and close that, move here, write curly bracket, then here I will be writing that to like import, then write dot export, and when you done that, just write here script. Just you have to close this curly bracket so we can just see if it's work done. So I'll be moving down, making this bracket here, and you can say this sign. Then I will be just writing another thing which will be node, and when you done that, just write here like title. So you have to write it correctly. Then when you're done with that thing, just you have to move down here. But there is one problem, like we have just written test class 2 times, and we don't have to just write one class again and again. So here I will be just writing here like Node.js, so it will be now good. So it is not written in any other. So I'll be moving here and writing that to like address. Then just write it and close this. Make this curly bracket here in which I will be writing like address dot node dot, and then I will be just moving here. So we have to write here address, then write here dot. Okay, so there is problem coming, like when we are writing address, payment address is coming. So I have to do one thing, move here and then come forward and now write dot. Then just write here like float dot and dot. Then you have to close this here. So you can see we have done with that things. Just move down here. Then you have to just write like request. So just write that. Then you have to change that to like address equal. Then make this like you can say this columns. Then here I will be writing that to a thing which should be like node. Okay, so I will be moving and writing that to like float. Then I will be just closing here and I will be making this curly bracket here which should be like request dot animation, and then you have to write here like animate. Then you have to close this curly bracket here, and when you're done with that things, just you have to move down. Then you have to just write performance. So here I'll be now writing, and here P should be capital, because if you don't do that, so it will be changed to a red color, which means like you are writing all the tags in small. Here I will be moving, then I will be writing that to like animate equal animation. And when you're done with that thing, just you have to move and then write another thing here, which should be like node dot script, and right here like dot flow. So when you're done with that thing, then you have to just go to file, press save, and then it will be saved. And when you will be opening your Google Chrome, so your portfolio app will be just ready here. So just open your file which you are just having in any of like location which you have saved. Then open that by pressing double click or one click if it's open. Then you can just see this interface here. So you have to take care about like all the codes are perfect or not. Just check the all codes again and again. So you can just see like all the codes are perfect, then you can move on and work with that. So you can also debug your problems there if you're containing, because you can just pause the video and do that. It's really easy, but you have to see that all the codes correctly. So you can see now we have just built one portfolio app in Node.js successfully, which is just really easy. So you can see how easy it is to make a portfolio app in Node.js for beginners also, and for other people who are just working on, because these are the things you have to work with and work on, because that will be really helpful for you also. So just practice it all things we are working with, and I hope will be a good program of that. So just I'll be meeting in next project. So for today, good, bye.